what it means for a woman to have a period in Nepal is that you are outcast during that period of time. You use whatever you have available to catch the blood. So women drop out of school, women get pelvic inflammatory disease, women get urinary tract infections.
It's just very, very shameful talking about a sanitary pad, menstruation in Nepal. Because of the culture, it's very hard to break.
So we originally started her in order to provide for feminine hygiene. What we've come to realize is that women who don't have the capacity to feed their children view feminine hygiene products as a complete luxury item. In Nepal, the lower castes are believed to have done something in their previous life that caused them to be born in this low caste position. They can't go to markets, they can't go to doctors, they can't go to temples, and being out in public, they risk being beaten or killed. And women in the body community particularly risk being raped. So the women who grow up in this caste, they want what everyone wants. They want to be free, to move around in society, to have a life of purpose, which society doesn't give them.
Here in Nepal, when people suffer a lot, years to years, it becomes culture. It's like by the people, We were forced to, do prostitution. It was not our choice. We're not happy to do this work. There is no other option.
So when a woman gets pregnant in the body community, it is common for traffickers to buy her child. So they will promise the child to a trafficker sometime in the future at age 10, 11, 12. They are doing it because they don't think they have another alternative, because they don't have access to the normal economic means. They don't have access to a good education. They don't have access to economic markets where they can sell something else. So if they're only going to make $1 or $2 a day by shoveling rocks into a truck, but they can make $5 a day by selling their body, yeah, they may choose that. So what are we going to do about helping women who are selling themselves or their children? We can reach women, we can empower them, we can change how they perceive themselves and their life choices by introducing them to the idea that they can become businesswomen, to start these small agricultural enterprises, primarily mushroom farming and goat farming.
Her is all about women empowerment, because it's gonna change women's life for sure. They're gonna change financially, physically, and her gonna change women's mentally things also.
The idea is to disciple them as well as teach them about basic economic agriculture, to help the women and girls who would otherwise be left with no option but to sell their bodies to sell goats instead, so that feminine hygiene eventually becomes not a luxury, but something that's just a normal part of their daily life.
And this is how her gonna work, we're gonna change whole country, whole nation. All our nation need to know the Lord, Jesus Christ, because they need to know God loved them so much.